A key summit hosted by China with leaders of 5 Central Asian nations has ended in the Chinese city of Xi'an. Chinese President Xi Jinping and leaders of Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan and Turkmenistan signed several deals that included energy, security and infrastructure. They've also agreed to build closer ties and foster deeper cooperation. Joe Willett has more.
The millennia-old city of Xi'an has just witnessed the gathering of Chinese President Xi Jinping and his counterparts from 5 Asian nations. In his keynote speech, President Xi said that China and Central Asian countries should deepen mutual trust and offer unequivocal support on issues such as sovereignty, independence, national dignity, and long-term development. With security high on the summit's agenda, President Xi has called for a regional community that features no conflict.
It is important that we act on the global security initiative and stand firm against external attempts to interfere in domestic affairs of regional countries or instigate color revolutions. We should remain zero tolerant to the 3 forces of terrorism, separatism, and extremism, and strive to resolve security conundrums in the region.
In 2022, bilateral trade between China and Central Asia registered a record of $70 billion. To further boost economic engagements, President Xi said China will back more trade facilitation measures and upgrade bilateral investment treaties. He also pledged to strengthen connectivity with Central Asia by improving cross-border infrastructure such as the China-Kyrgyzstan-Uzbekistan Highway and the China-Tajikistan-Uzbekistan Highway. He also suggested that assembly centers and warehouses for China-Europe freight trains be set up in Central Asian countries. For a long time, China has been working closely with Central Asian nations in the energy sector, and President Xi said the 2 sides should expand energy collaboration.
China would like to propose that we establish a China-Central Asia Energy Development Partnership. We should expedite the construction of Line D of the China-Central Asia gas pipeline, expand trade in oil and gas, pursue cooperation throughout the energy industrial chains, and strengthen cooperation on new energy and peaceful use of nuclear energy.
President Xi also called for more green innovation and people-to-people exchanges. The 5 Central Asian leaders spoke highly of the cooperation outcomes between all 6 nations. They praised China's contribution to global security and economic growth. They also made it clear that they support each nation's respective development path and core interests. Right after the summit, the 6 leaders signed the Xi'an Declaration of the China-Central Asia Summit, which hailed all-round productive cooperation. The declaration outlined greater coordination under the Belt and Road Initiative, as well as increased trade, greater infrastructure connectivity, and increased flight numbers. The 6 nations also condemned all forms of terrorism, separatism, and extremism, and agreed to work with the international community to rebuild Afghanistan. China and its Central Asian partners further stressed that territorial integrity and sovereignty should not be violated. At a press conference, President Xi said that he and his Central Asian counterparts have approved a list of outcomes for the summit and drawn a blueprint for the future development of China-Central Asia relations. He also said the summit has added new impetus to the development and vitalization of the 6 countries. The China-Central Asia Summit will be held every 2 years, and the next gathering will take place in Kazakhstan in 2025.